Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Press Start Super Smash Bros. Tournament. This is round 2. My name is Sky.
And my name is Michael. And today we'll be watching a great matchup between two of our executive board members here for IUP TV, Carson Zadroga, who is the station manager, and Griffin E. Brandon, who is the equipment manager.
What's up,
I believe-
everyone? I'm Griffin E. Brandon.
Hi, I'm Carson Zadroga.
I believe this is going to be a very, very well matched matchup for Super Smash Bros.
I know you have some personal experience fighting Griffin in these kinds of war times.
Yes.
What can you say about Griffin's ability?
I can say Griffin, whenever he has to throw down, he can throw down. He can absolutely, he can box you in a corner, and
Yeah.
he can absolutely, you're
They
back
sound
in the
so
corner.
polite.
You just got to go with the punches, or he will just
It's kind of
put you
odd.
down.
So he's adept in zoning, is what I'm hearing.
Very much so.
A matchup of Ike and Samus, featured by Ouch and Redacted.
I am ouch.
So it seems that Carson is redacted. A surprise from no one.
Whoa.
Oh,
Okay.
we don't gotta call him out like
Pause.
that, man.
That's kind of messed up, Sky. I'm not gonna lie.
I love how the opponent that he's facing.
Hiya.
Hello.
Step back!
Pushing the bounds here. You know,
All right, it looks like we have a little bit of a touch and go, a game of cat and mouse, if you will.
Ouch!
I,
Stop bouncing.
I believe that Griffin is pretty good at hitting and running away without getting hit. He's doing very good. You know, he's putting a lot of early damage here on Carson.
So he's good at hit and runs, is what I'm hearing.
Yes, he drives a lot. His car is tattered, so he's an expert in the field.
Yeah.
But Carson landing the first hit
if I
there
know what's
on
up.
Ike.
And what would you say is the best card to do a hit and run in?
I don't know if I could talk about this, but this is a crime. Anything that's made of like
In Roblox. In Roblox.
Oh yeah, in Roblox, I would recommend the Bloxor, any metal car. Oh,
It looks
Jump
like we
right into
are
a bomb.
kind of reaching out to our STEM audience with this very lab-like.
All right.
And
Carson
it looks
out of
like
one.
Carson has taken the first stock loss.
And
peacefully off the edge like Icarus's wax wings melting helplessly.
Carson getting
and
that
we
last
are
stock
tied,
off.
ladies and gentlemen. We have a pretty tense game, which is a great start to the second round of the Press Start Super Smash
These
Brothers
two characters
tournament.
are two contradictions.
it really is. It is who can get close and then do like what is it, up B? I think.
No, yeah.
It's yeah. It's who
That
can
upbeat
get
be
you in
pretty
the air.
intense, especially when you have a high percentage, which Carson does.
Griffin is putting in the groundwork here. He's really hitting Carson with some
He's
moves.
doing really good with his heavy special.
I believe. I don't play Ike, so I can't fully say.
You know, I learned how
I
to
would
play.
say it's pretty heavy.
Yeah? How many
You heard
I
it
pounds?
would
here
say
first.
it's pretty heavy.
How many pounds would you say?
At least 4.
Yeah?
I'd say at
Oh
least
my
4.
God.
My daughter
I
weighs
can't
more than
even hit
that.
you.
I mean, it's all dependent on what you consider heavy.
That's true. I can lift 30 pounds pretty easily, but not for long periods. And Carson is down to 1 stock. Could Griffin pull in the win, or will Carson be our underdog?
I have to say
I
that
think underdog.
I can absolutely
Oh,
see
boy,
Carson
okay.
start because first stock, you know, after he
All
got
right, I
killed
just
once,
ran into that one,
he put
baby.
Griffin on the grill.
That's
he,
true.
he got him up there with percentage before you
Oh,
get to
boy.
well.
All right, well.
And
All right, it looks
down
like I'm the
goes
underdog.
Carson.
See,
Bottom
I didn't know.
Is there no
is-
bottom platform?
It looks like Donkey Kong is
Oh,
getting
there is.
angry. And you wouldn't like him
little-
when he's mad.
A little bit of confusion there at the beginning whether the platform didn't really have a bottom or not.
You never know when the bottom is present. You just gotta look.
Shamrock Kong putting in some work here.
It looks
Being
like
very well countered by.
it looks like we're
Cloud.
gonna Shamrock shake up the competition.
What? I missed.
I mean, you could say that. You could say no plug. McDonald's,
plug.
don't sue us.
I don't like McDonald's. Don't sponsor us and don't sue us.
Griffin, or
Alright.
sorry, Shamrock Kong, really with the
Shamrock Khan. hits
Shamrock Kong,
Shamrock Kong.
with the early KO there. I mean, look at that. Look at all that muscle. That is a heavy character.
And
So
it
try-
looks like Donkey Kong has Shamrock Kong has some home field advantage. Even at 143%, Carson was struck down violently to 1 stock.
I love to hear the noises
boy.
that our competitors make, because there are just points where it's just
Taunting?
semi grunting with a mixture of
What was
yelling.
that?
I feel like we kind of go back to our primal states.
Shamrock Kong still holding together at 207. 3 stocks. All
It looks like we spoke too soon. The Shamrock has taken his first stock loss. I hear bagpipes will be there.
I feel like
That's
it's
not
only
Irish.
a fully Ireland.
Bagpipes in Ireland. And it looks like Ouch brings it in to the victory. Griffin E. Brandon, how are you feeling?
Feeling pretty
I'm
good.
feeling pretty good. Kid.
We got Shamrock Kong with the win there. He's doing his classic celebration.
Well,
I guess
we will be moving on to our next matchup. I have been
Good game,
Sky,
Carson.
and
Good
I've been
game.
Michael.
and we'll see you back
You
here.
have sweaty hands.
Round 2.
Yeah, we're back with another round of Smash Bros. We've got some interesting competitors here.
We got Logan and we got Nick. Logan is filling in.
Nick.
Nate.
Nate.
Carson, I'll be perfectly honest with you there. I wanted you to say the names because I fully blanked on everyone's names in this room
That is
at the
bad.
exact moment I sat down in front of this camera.
It is
So-
okay. It's better me
Yeah.
than you, I suppose. I took one for the team.
You're sort of the sacrificial lamb. I got to play later, so if I suffer an embarrassment, it's going to get in my head.
Yeah, we.
I'm playing as Bowser because that's who I always used to play as the last time I played this game, which was a number of years ago. So yeah, feeling good.
I'm playing Terry. I'm feeling real confidence because Terry was like my first true main. I love this guy. He's my pal. And also, I think that Terry like really excels against bigger hitboxes.
Let's see how these opening few seconds go.
And these are definitely both characters that won't be in the air too much. They're definitely more ground fighters, I think.
Like a lot of real life boxing legends, he's starting off with a lot of very small jabs. And Bowser fully
fell
SD'd. He, I think
what?
he tripped on the
Homie
ledge.
stock.
Oh,
the
it's-
first ever homie stock of the
It
tournament
seems
this
like,
year.
You know, you gotta
Gotta stay
appreciate
humble.
that. Some fair game here. Indeed, I would have not done that if Griffin did.
I would never do
No
that for
offense.
anyone because I am ontologically evil and all actions against me are morally justified. There's a lot of really even damage coming out here on both ends.
Definitely.
For someone
Extremely
who
impressive.
doesn't have a whole lot of experience recently with Smash, we're seeing a lot of just really like well executed movements here with Bowser. Was that a taunt?
This guy just taunted on me.
Yeah.
I fear I can't let that slide. Oh, guys.
Oh yeah, are we gonna let that slide?
You know, that,
And Terry
that's so
is-
Maybe he
embarrassing.
is gonna let that slide. That was a stock away from Terry.
That was less of a slide and more like a slam.
I fear in my recent days I've become the biggest clown in gaming history. So I
And
sit
it was-
there and I talk super confident, but then I instantly get clowned.
And it was after he got his go-go juice too, a real
I know.
tragedy.
Fortunate.
For viewers at home who don't know, Terry, when that go icon appears above him, like down at the bottom of the screen, that means he can do a bunch of really cool moves that he can't do otherwise. And it happens, I believe, when he reaches 100%, which means that his most powerful moves come out when he's at his most danger of losing.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and you know, it seems like Bowser may have the slight edge at the moment.
Ooh, but that edge guarding,
but that edge.
truly a menacing edge guard. But there's the recovery. There's the recovery. Will he pull out the go-go moves,
see.
or
Oh.
will he? He almost tripped off stage and died.
Terry almost died.
Fear.
Here's the throw. Here's the play. The plate.
Let's see.
Holy cow! I think he's gonna make it.
This is gonna be the fight.
Oh,
And Terry's out for the first one.
Very, very close match.
Incredibly close.
This is still anyone's overall match. This is an absolutely nail-biter of a game. The real most important thing is sportsmanship, which comes second only to winning and watching your enemies cry.
Yeah, of course. You know, you need to be humble sometimes.
Exactly.
I fear I should have never homie
know.
stocked. It was a
But
bad.
we have two
bad
turtles
choice.
going at it, Squirtle and Bowser. I think I might ban that quote from every TV show on IUP. And if anyone says it, their show is canceled.
Station manager, mad with power. Speaking of our favorite Martians, how are these two aliens doing?
I fear.
I don't know if any of them are really aliens.
That's fair. They're really not.
I think
but...
Ivysaur lives on Earth. I see.
Ooh, there we go.
And then
Really good
Charizard versus
Charizard
Bowser.
recovery. Oh, devastating
And
hit.
Charizard
taking
takes
that-
him out. And then Charizard nearly
Charizard
knocks himself
almost
out.
completely throwing away his advantage. This is a devastating series of actions with a broken shield too.
Incredible.
Oh, but didn't quite take advantage of it on Bowser's part.
Getting a lot of damage to it, but hey,
Yet again, we have
staying.
two turtles trading blows.
Thank you.
Ooh, but there it
and
goes. There's the
Squirrel's
stock.
knocked out.
But with an 99% advantage going into the second stock.
Let's see if Ivysaur can pick up some damage.
This is a real disadvantage on Bowser's part.
Yeah.
We got to see. Ooh,
Oh, and he's knocked
there
out
it
of there.
is. Stock advantage is absolutely devastating at this point. But oh, trying to pull off a spike. That was a nasty move there. Going for it again.
And let's see how.
Oh,
Bowser lives.
good recovery from Bowser. Good job getting him off.
And
There we
got
go,
the
there we
Charizard
go.
versus Bowser. This is.
Charizard's return. Ooh.
Oh, and Bowser makes it.
Just barely stopping the spike. It's gonna take a miracle for this game to not tie off. Become a tie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Me no words good.
Ivysaur knocked out Bowser.
And there we go, tied up here. Absolutely beautiful performance from our Pokemon trainer. How are we feeling going
Really caught
into
that
this third round? A rare sight here at
Feeling
press
good.
start.
Feeling good.
I'm feeling better.
Considering how evenly matched both of these competitors are going into, every single one of these rounds, it's really anyone's game in this final match. We just got to see how it goes.
WarioWare too, so.
Yeah.
See how that
Isn't
goes.
this Gamer? Yeah. Because the mom looks through the window or the door or
Yeah.
whatever and gets mad at you, even though I'm just trying to play my game, Mom.
I
Don't
re-
take my DS. I know it's past my bedtime.
I remember,
I'm looking at flip notes.
I
all
remember
right.
doing that. Yeah, I remember hiding my DS from my mom.
I used to watch a lot of flip notes, just various little animations, and there are some real classics in there. A lot of them are mostly based off of just really good audio
And
sources.
Bowser gets knocked out for the first time.
Yep. Ooh, but that 84%, there it is. Squirtle is such a light character. Oh, and then
And
bouncing
Squirtle got
off the
knocked out.
stage.
This stage, they don't have the mom looking at you.
Well, because stage hazards are
Yeah, okay, yeah.
See, we're trying to make sure that this is full of this least amount of random variables as
Yeah,
possible.
that's true. Even though that's how I love to play Smash.
Absolutely. I think Smash Bros is the best when you're only throwing Pokeballs at each other.
That's
That's a
fun.
joke. That is a bit. It can be entertaining, but
And they are both equal now in one stock.
ooh yeah,
incredible.
evening things out. This has been such an even match all the way throughout. I'm really impressed from both of these fighters' performances.
It's incredible. But now
They're-
we got Pokemon's Golden Boy versus the Big Bowser, the king of the Koop. Oh wait, now we got Squirrel. Never mind.
Just top level plays from both players.
Seems like Ivysaur might take him down again, just like last round.
It's not a guaranteed victory on Ivysaur's part, especially with that constant going for spikes. Your hubris is your downfall, but
Yeah.
we'll really need to see. Ooh,
Oh!
there it is, the
And
Devastator.
dang.
And
Oh, and Ivysaur does a little victory dance too.
there we go.
But
Good
yeah,
game, good sir,
Good game, good game.
that was a pretty even fight, I would say.
And here we have the fighters shaking hands. Absolutely fantastic show of sportsmanship here. Wonderful job. How do our competitors feel?
I'm impressed with myself, I think. I did not think I was going to even win one match, so.
I think you should be impressed with yourself. I think you've earned it.
Definitely.
I know that Nate is a very difficult opponent to go up against in Smash, and so absolutely. How does our Victor feel?
I think I'm terrified yet relieved because I fear I really get in over my head. I start getting really aggressive. I'm a really aggressive player, so I like to chase my opponents a lot. You saw that with me trying to spike constantly. So I like to go for plays. I like to go for gimmicks, but that really is my downfall most of the time. And then you saw a few times in this whole game, I end up becoming a clown. So, but yeah, good games, good games.
Okay, so welcome back to the next round of the Press Start Smash tournament. I'm Justin again.
I'm Mike. And I feel like for round 3, we got a pretty good lineup. We got Jamie and we got Eric playing against each other. If you guys want to introduce yourselves and the characters.
I'm Jamie. I'm playing Pokemon Trainer.
I'm Eric. I'm playing as Incineroar.
Classic Garfield color scheme as
Yeah.
well, you know.
I mean, I hear he loves lasagna.
I
Lasagna
wonder,
lover in a Incineroar.
I wonder
Mondays.
what his opinions on Mondays are.
They have to
I
be
hate
egregious.
Monday.
This isn't the song I chose, by the way.
Thoughts on Mondays? This comment has been removed by Twitter. So we got Plant Guy and we got Garfield.
We got. I think they're both Pokemon.
Wrestler
are they
camp.
not?
They are.
Yes.
It's just a Pokemon
This
fight.
is just a Pokemon battle.
We are playing the wrong game.
Yep. Game Freak's gonna actually come get us. They're deploying
Well,
field
Game
agents
Freak's
already.
gonna come over and get Game Freaky with us.
It's very hard to time.
Like, it's really hard to time. So,
As
I get used to this game
a
again.
gay cat player,
not played this game
I know firsthand how difficult it can be to time that move.
oh, but he's come back. Like,
Yeah.
Incineroar does
Ooh.
damage.
Devastating moves there.
This is Earthbound, right?
Yes.
Ooh, but that was a
When
really
no one
good
got me,
follow-up
Flirbits got me. Can I get an amen?
to just
LeBron, what is your reaction to
absolutely-
He
being
just
the
needs
oldest
the
player in
knockback
the
at this
NBA?
point.
Yeah.
Like there it is.
There it is.
There it is. The knockback is really because people who play Mario.
Mario?
Mario.
The man
Whenever they play
on the
Mario,
Lakers.
the knockback on some of his moves are what like carries him heavily.
That's what can carry you really is
Wait,
you know
I need to stop making that
percentage gets you places, but knockback's what wins games.
because it hits you further off the stage out of bounds.
Exact finishing moves to really balancing things out.
That exchange is crazy.
This is anyone's thought.
That was
I got him!
that
I
was
got him!
that was
Chat,
evil.
I got him!
that was a devastating
Very
leaf move.
That was
It's like a boomerang.
Yeah,
Very
razor,
boomerang.
razor leaf.
So close. So close. Let's go.
Who up razoring may leaf?
I am not.
Instagram
Editor,
account,
put up an image of a
to
Stewie
Ron
Griffin
the-
Chew pet. Anyway, so
Wait, he doesn't have any hair though.
I know.
oh,
And
devastating move.
That was
There it is. The
devastating
knockback.
move.
This is still very evenly matched. There have been multiple
Absolutely.
times
Yeah.
where Pokemon Trainer
Editor,
cooks
put
and then
the Stewie
Incineroar
Griffin, Chia pet
gives
in
him off
here.
his flow. Ooh, good recovery
Well
there.
done with that recovery. Ooh,
I didn't
this
hit.
is a
Oh, kill myself.
and there it goes.
This
There
is
it does.
service
Failed
announced
recovery,
that,
SD. It's tough to
I've been
navigate.
playing
Yeah,
Brawl
this
a few months
offstage
ago,
Incineroar
and
can be pretty
I
difficult.
missed the Rock Crush that he used to have for his side B. I love Flare Blitz, but it was so good. It did so much damage.
So how are you guys
missed
feeling
it.
after that first round?
How are you feeling?
I mean, it's okay. I'm having fun, really.
I'm glad
good.
I didn't lose. Doing
got-
next week.
They make so much
Madness.
merchandise after
Incineroar
this one
replaced
movie. That's
Terry.
crazy.
Chicken
God,
job.
still
Ooh.
Pokemon.
Fortune Steel.
We'll see how Terry can cook. We had a Terry player last round.
Yep. And he didn't really make a whole lot of use of his go-go juice, so we're really I'm wondering if he has the combos here.
Yeah, I just haven't played this game in a minute. That's all. I didn't bring my Switch up here. I have my Xbox.
Ooh, doesn't bring a Switch.
Yeah, I used to be a big Nintendo guy.
Average
when I was younger.
Xbox player L.
See, as someone who grew up on the Xbox 360, I had the Wii and then the Xbox 360.
I grew up with a Wii and both parents, so clearly I'm the one who is winning
I also
the
had
most.
Oh,
Well, yeah, but-
that reminds me. There was a post that said
Well,
there was a post that said like Clarence
Pokemon
is
Trainer
the
is still cooking.
Clarence is the Black Panther for kids who had an Xbox 360 and
the
only one
go-go
parent.
Terry,
Oh wow!
Did you
that's a
hear what
big
he
Xbox.
said?
no, I've been actually watching the match. Oh, come on.
You got it.
Oh,
the
there's the
recovery.
recovery.
We got the
He
recovery.
has been hitting go-go juice moves, which is really good to see. I also, by the way, I just want to
There
clarify.
it is.
Ooh!
There it is. Heavy hit.
I don't know if I've seen that move before.
It's
Ooh.
that knockback.
It's that knockback.
Knockback will do that.
The Zard.
The
You
fact
never
that
expect the Zard.
no one expects the Zard, but
Pokemon Trainer still holding on to his first
his
stock
first
here.
stock, it really. Oh, there
well,
it is.
See, I feel like the moment we start talking about it is the moment. I feel like the
You read
player,
like a book right there.
hears us
Yeah.
talking about it, and then it's just bad luck. So I don't like to
Exactly.
bring it up, especially whenever they're kind of cooking.
Yeah.
Because even with that first stock being at like I think it was 160, you still
I
got
didn't
Terry
throw
up to
that
like
much.
80%. Like, I
Exactly.
think 70. I think he got a hit
Embarrassing.
recently, but still.
Yeah.
Put in the work.
But once he reaches that 100%, there's that risk.
Oh,
Ooh,
that
never
got you
mind.
killed?
That was
Not even a
Wow.
smidge of go-go juice.
Hug barrels.
See this.
S tier.
Anyway, we should
Exactly.
probably talk about the fight that's going on because Pokemon Trainer.
They're both the one stock.
but Terry
Speaking of which,
got Go-Go juice.
Justin, for like the entirety of match 3, you didn't talk about the match last time.
Yeah.
We'll see that. in post.
We love commentators.
Oh no! I thought he was just gonna quit the
I
round.
thought he was also
I
just
thought he
gonna
was just
quit.
gonna quit the round. But
That was a good match.
absolutely
That is
devastating. I was going to talk about the Go-Go
loved
juice
it.
and how he could potentially come back, and then
It does damage. Whenever
Yeah.
it
Oh my
hits
gosh,
you, it can.
Ivysaur's big. I didn't expect Ivysaur to be that big.
Yeah, you don't know your Pokemon. Lord?
canon Pokemon sizes are stupid. They're
dumb.
stupid. What do you mean this guy is like 3'6"?
Yeah, those like
He's a
those,
fish.
Like $300 life-size ferret.
Don't judge Magikarp by
Yeah.
its size, okay? It's on what's on the
You
inside that
you
counts.
gonna
I'm cooking
you
it.
gonna play
He
us
has
out?
a great personality. I can't say it. Great
You
personality.
guys gonna play us out?
Yeah,
we're
so
working on it.
We got concepts of a plan.
so that was the match.
We should ask how they feel.
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
how you guys feel after the?
Yeah, how are you guys feeling about about
wish-
this?
So there's not a loser bracket by any chance?
No, that was last year. We had too many people this year.
Because like
single
I'm just having fun really, so it kind of sucks. I'm out of it now.
Yeah.
Shucks. I should have like I don't know, brought a GameCube controller from home, set up my controls, play a little bit more competitively, but it's whatever.
Oh
Not-
man. I was gonna say I know it can be difficult to lose, especially. Is this your first round playing? Like, did you play a round before this? Or was this your first?
This is first.
First round. I
Oh,
know.
wait, no. You
Yeah, I was
did.
here- I was
You did
here
play.
like-
Never mind.
Yeah.
Well,
Fake news.
fake news. I can't do that.
You're like me
bit.
on Twitter. I'm gonna get fact checked.
So how does our Victor feel?
Pokemon Trainer got 2 wins today. I'm kind of happy.
Big win for all of the Pokemon Trainer fans.
I didn't expect Nate to pull Pokemon Trainer.
All of our press start Pokemon Trainer fans are eating good tonight, and all of our press start well done steak fans are eating shoe leather tonight.
But that's just because it's steak. That's
I-
not because of anything we did. That's just because you like well done steak.
What's
I will
wrong
hold my
with you?
Can we
opinion.
get to the next round, please?
Yeah, we'll see you in the next round. Enjoy your vulcanized rubber, idiots.
Final round.
What's up, everyone? I'm Griffin E. Brandon.
And I'm Danny Petro.
And for today, we're going to conclude the Smash tournament for the episode. We're going to conclude today's episode on the Smash tournament with Justin and Andrew. How about you introduce yourselves?
It's I, Justin, the photosynthesizing fighter, the chlorophyll conqueror. You mess with the plate, you get the thorns.
And I'm Andrew. I'm here to beat Justin once again after what happened last year. Editor, play Justin falling off the stage from last year.
I'm gonna test my mettle with Lucario. I gotta prove myself that I'm more than just a plant gimmick. Editor, smash cut to me losing. No!
And that's gay.
Yeah, but we'll see what happens this year. I'm looking forward to it.
You think you're gonna win
All
again?
right. Looks like Andrew's picking a golden pit. That is a unique pick. And Justin, I can see, is going with his classic light blue piranha plant. Now, as Justin's roommate, this one is a scuff one. He can throw down with a piranha plant, chomping all of us around.
And
Yeah.
I just want to say I'm rooting for Andrew because Pitt is actually my main.
Ooh.
nice.
Yes.
Imagine rooting against the winner.
I'm rooting for Justin because I know what he can do with the piranha plant. It is crazy.
Like I said before, Pitt is my main, so I'm kind of biased. So
Yeah.
at this point, I think it could go either way.
Yeah, but as someone who has fought against light blue piranha plants so many times, I just don't know what to expect against it from Andrew, considering I've seen so much against Justin.
Yeah.
But so far, looks like Andrew is on the brink of death, but he's surviving, you know? I spoke too soon.
yeah.
Oh,
Andrew
What
lost the
happened?
stock.
Just wacky shenanigans, you know.
All right, looks
Yeah.
like Justin's throwing down some
Things
spike
happen.
bulbs and is going for his, like, elastic chomp, flaming yo-yo dash.
Like,
Oh, no, it looks like a yo-yo. That.
Oh, that. I have no idea what that is.
I mean, Dark Pit has the electroshock,
Yeah.
but Pit never really says his moves, which is kind of lame. Ooh, but it looks like Justin is whooping up Andrew. But looks like
There
Andrew
you
stole
go.
a stock
There.
from Justin. Looks like we got But
Tis
can
but a
Andrew make a
scratch.
comeback? Could
yeah.
he be the underdog of this match? Woomy in this, and he's wearing a Splatoon jacket. He is wooming it out.
Yeah, I just have my
Never mind.
superstitions.
He got
so,
woomied there.
Oh.
Justin's going back with his stretching neck chomp, and Andrew's going for the typical. Oh, we got some.
We got some bow and arrow action.
We got bow and blade action.
Oh!
It's happening
Justin
again.
was too late to make that recovery.
You think
Now
you're
it's
gonna
anyone's
Looks like there's some
game.
hope. Oh, Andrew's going back at it with the flaming yo-yo dash. And now he's doing the blender move with his twin blades of death.
It's called the upper dash arm.
The only move I need to know the name of is
Ooh, flaming
Patui,
yo-yo dash once again.
because it's the best move in the whole game.
All right, looks
Nothing
like
will ever compare.
Looks like we have almost a bit of an even out match.
Yeah.
This could go for
Crap,
either way.
crap,
Up,
crap.
never mind.
Oh, what was that
Once
about making
again.
a mistake off stage?
Just-
No, I really should stop doing that. I feel like it's jinxing Andrew a lot.
Things
But
happen.
Justin won the first round of the match.
Common plant W.
All the other are scared of me. No one talks to me. No one wants to be my friend. They think I am unstable. They send me from planet to planet committing atrocities in their name. And as I get better at it, they fear me more and more. I am a victim of my own success.
Yeah, it was really good. How does our contestants feel about how that went?
Nobody stands a chance against the pollinating powerhouse.
No. But I think.
Yeah,
Could Andrew turn his luck with a
yeah.
different character, or is he going to stick it with Pit?
Oh, giving
When
up
I
on Pit
played
already?
in the first round, I was Pit and lost, and then I went to Kirby and lost. So
You know, I'll let you, Ray, decide. Should I stick with Pitt or should I go with someone else?
oh my God.
Throw whatever character you want. They all break
Well,
before
here's
the
the
plant.
question, Andrew. Are you good with any other characters?
Go with the random option.
Oh.
Are we actually getting
that's
the
a
first
bold move.
random pick?
All right,
Or-
he's going to play out his
I'm gonna
luck
do-
with Ridley, and looks like we got a bit of a yellow Ridley from, like, The Simpsons.
Yeah, Ridley's a Simpsons character. He was briefly referenced in The Simpsons.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
I don't watch The Simpsons. I just.
Big garish and gangly nightmare.
All right,
of a
and we're
thing.
off. Justin starting off with spinning out some spike balls, and oh, looks like Andrew smashed down with a blast.
Ooh.
Basically, Ridley likes to spit out some fire and stab people with his tail, and also
Yes.
grab them and throw them off the battlefield.
I've only played with Ridley once when I.
I saw you try
That
the
is
same
fair.
move
I want
twice.
to try to do better as Ridley.
think I'm
but
that
he's a bit
simple?
of a tough guy to play as,
Yeah.
because his fireballs function the same way as Super Mario.
Oh, and
oh,
there goes
looks
the
like
plant.
Proud Player lost the stock on this.
Nice read. Won't let you get it twice.
Oh, and
Oh,
and
it looks like we got an
there
even
goes
out
Ridley's.
match right now.
Just as the same as the previous match.
Could
I would
Andrew be
say.
cooking it with Ridley? I think so. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I would say.
Keep
Andrew's,
grab.
Looks like
at least,
Justin has
a little
got
bit
some
better
competition up
with
it.
Ridley here.
I see you have found your one move that works. Enjoy it while you
The
can.
one move that works.
The one move, the one piece.
Yeah, the One Piece.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Although,
The
Justin
perfectly
could cook
fair
it
and
with
balanced
the
Patui
stretching
hit.
And
next
there goes
fight.
A2 once again, so it looks like Justin may indeed win.
Smooth.
Nice jabs. If only you could land something that mattered. Ooh, okay.
Ooh. And both are down to their last stocks. Could Andrew win this? I spoke too soon
No.
once again.
What was that about messing up off stage?
So Andrew lost because he
and-
messed up
Yeah.
both rounds on his last life, which I think is kind of
Looks like the victor of this one is Justin, who'll be moving on to the next round of the Smash
Congrats.
tournament.
Thank you, thank you.
So, Justin, do you have any words of like
Smash wisdom?
Smash wisdom? Yeah, words of wisdom.
If you want to
Could
win,
not think of the same.
if you want to win, it's very simple. You either
All right.
Yeah.
Now, Andrew, do you have any words of defeat?
Yeah, I gotta give it to you. Like you took that loss seriously last year, and you came back and won. So I gotta give congrats to you, and I wish you luck on whoever your next opponent is.
Though I will say, Andrew, you did a miraculous
you.
job as Ridley in the second match, so bravo on that one.
Thank you. Yeah, it was just
Yeah.
a spontaneous decision when I decided not to do pit.
Yeah, 'cause I
and,
will admit.
it was a risk, but
Yeah.
I had fun
Mhm.
in the end.
But you fought well against light blue piranha plant.
Audrey too.
Well, that's the end for this match. I hope you all enjoy. I'm Griffin Brandon.
And I'm Danny Picho.
Keep gaming, Indiana.
Yeah, Indiana, sorry.
Stay smashing, brothers.
Keep smashing, Indiana.